welcome to part 11, the finale of Mega Man X7. And no, this time it's not false advertisement, we will be taking on Sigma in what has to be the unnecessarily longest stage in the game. They took stages that could have been split into 3 parts, clumped them into one, just so they could have this game out by the time Mega Man 02 comes out. This stage right here, along with the previous stage, is proof that they are trying their damnness. Well, they were trying their damnness to make Zero series, like 0, 1, and 2, a non-issue. At least make it follow this game.
Ready?
And due to the fact that there's a Mega Man X Legacy Collection in the works, they may make that reality come true. Anyway, we are here in Prison Palace, and of course we're being attacked by the time bombs. And that, by the way, does not work in the 3D. You know, having to shoot baton bones and stuff like that. It just doesn't work in a 3D, the 2D sort of spectrum. Okay, it's 2.5D, but the camera says it's 2D. Now, unlike the boulder over in, who was that again? Oh yeah, Soldier Stone Cog stage. Yeah, that's how forgettable those guys are. I had to actually think about who that guy was. Those boulders cannot be destroyed, so you're gonna have no choice but to actually avoid them. And should anything happens, if you run out of ammunition, or should I say run out of health, make sure you use a charged Volt Tornado to get your health back. That'll be the only way that you're going to get your health back and refill your sub-tanks. Well, one of the other ways, anyway. God damn it, you stupid baton. Oh god, the rock respawn. I forgot they respawn. But that's basically all that's going to be happening right now in the first part of this palace. Now, let me ask. No, I know what you guys are asking. What in the world makes you think that they've clumped together 2 or 3 stages? Well, here is the thing. As soon as we go up to the upper levels, after we get past this boulder and the last boulder that's going to be further up, we're going to be going into a boss battle. And after that, we're going to be going to more level, and then once we get through that slugfest of levels, we go to the boss rush. And after that, the final battle of the game. Yeah, these definitely could have been split up. I could just take the hit. I really should just take the hit. I mean, yeah, it's gonna hurt, but I've got triple barrier. I should be fine. Oh, it disappeared, didn't it? Yes, it did. That's bullshit. I'm gonna have to take the hit. Oh well. Now it's time for us to meet the boss.
So, what took you so long?
Well, if it isn't Red, long time no see.
We've advanced, thanks to the Professor, but we've still been reduced to this.
Well, that explains it. And where is this Professor now?
Like always, I have no idea. Probably closer than we think.
Gotcha. I'll be on my guard.
Well, I know you didn't come here just to talk. Shall we get things started?
Okay, long story short, You guys are lazy bastards, Capcom. You can actually add mouth movement to any model you wanted. But nonetheless, laziness aside, this is the battle with Red. You're on platforms, having to jump from platform to platform to try to aim at this guy. But return to you, Red's clones are going to be shooting, or actually attacking you every time you try to get close to Red.
Up to you.
What? Oh, I got the wrong weapon.
It's you.
What the fuck is wrong with me? Nah, I'm gonna save that. I'll end up using it off screen because I die a lot to this
Up to
guy.
you.
And the only reason I die, the main reason I die to this guy, the camera. The camera is a pain in the ass. Looks like the V-hanger actually does do some sort of damage. Oh well. But I do believe his weakness is, you're not going to believe this, explosion, and also Volt Tornado. Yep. And I jumped too far. Yep. I jumped way too far. Now, you want to try to get as close as you can to Red, and if you need to, use the X-Buster or the Volt Tornado. The Volt Tornado could actually chew his health up swiftly. He'll go into a pattern where he will end up summoning like several Volt Tornadoes of his own. Like those. And God, do they hurt. It's not that they're difficult, it's that, oh God, he surprised me. And I forgot to turn on Volt Tornado. Yeah, that's also the other thing. I had a brain fart, and I should have used Volt Tornado for this. But I'll be damned if I use Explosion. Explosion sucks, even though it takes him out of his, pattern. Explosion is just terrible.
It's up to you.
And no one can defend that. Oh, the air pellet that Zero shoots? Sometimes it works on the Red, then again, sometimes it doesn't. And also, there is the thing of, oh God, no. Oh, thank God for triple barrier. At least I can actually hit him while I'm getting attacked. Because I'll have longer invincibility frames and I'll be able to survive something like that. Oh shit! Whew. That was close. And now Red's down to half. He's gonna start faking you out now. But he's not at that point.
Try again.
Well, he's almost at that point. I better use a sub-tank. Oh, and if push comes to shove, use the charge Volt Tornado on Red and actually game over. That's more than likely what I did, just to keep the sub-tanks charged. Because after this battle, they will give you something to recharge your sub-tanks. But in case there's some bullshit with the camera, or you overshoot your jump and fall straight to the cliff. Oh shit. Man, that was close. And Red's almost dead, by the way.
Over here.
He is at half. Now he's gonna start faking you out. There'll be two clones aside from...
Over here.
Okay, let me try this again. There'll be two versions of Red. A real one and a fake one. The real one will fade in and out of its... Will only fade in and out of its existence temporarily. Only to actually... stay solid. The fake one will fade out of existence if you come too close or try to shoot it. So yeah, there'll be 4 versions of Red. 2 that's trying to attack you, and 1 that's faking you out.
Over here.
Asshole. Oh no! Damn it! Let's get back to killing him. And this time I actually remember to use the Volt Tornado. Alright. Let's get to where he is again. But yeah, this guy, how should I put it? He's not tough, it's the fact that the camera is making it tedious. And the Volt Tornado really whipped this guy's HP to shreds. And thank you, Triple Barrier! Yeah, I may take some hits, but at least I have an invincibility frame that lasts. Oh god!
I'm
Huh!
Good job.
Thank god I used the Giga attack when I did! That would have been dangerous.
You've really grown up, Axel. You hear that? This place is done for. I set it to self-destruct. in case of an emergency.
No! Red, you're coming with us!
Whoever voiced Axel, they suck. Seriously.
Come on! You can still make it!
Stop it! Hurry up, or we'll be buried here too.
Axel, he's right. It's my time. Let me go first. You're still young. No need to rush.
And nothing of value was lost. With that said,
Ready?
we're now going on to the second part of the Crimson Palace. And there's a full heal right there, and I foolishly gave it to 0. Well, our sub-tanks are full, but X is still in dire straits. Now then, there's 2 paths. One that leads to a shootout with mechs, and one that would involve lots of platforming. Precise platforming.
Ready?
Well, to be honest, neither one of them is that bad. They aren't that hard, to say the least. Oh god, I almost fell off and died. What the fuck, dude?
It's up to you.
I really want to try to switch the aim over to that Cerberus over there, but I'm just gonna take the hit, because Triple Barrier for the win. Now then, let's try to not slip off and fall to my death. Oh, thank goodness. And let's just go on ahead and, oh god, I almost got burned. That truly sucked. Alright. Now all we need to do is just head to the other platform, and I can just take this Cerberus right here, no big deal. Now, this takes precise air dashing, and if this was like unarmored X, I would have been knocked off the platform. That's just terrible enemy placement there. If this was Axel, same thing. But at least we're past this portion. And by the way, the last parts of this castle has some serious issues with knockback and loading screens while we're at it. Oh look, the beacons are back again. And there's no way to get rid of them. They're just in the way. Why would you have an invincible enemy that could simply knock you off the platform and cause you to die, be in the midst of a platform? Now, I understand that there are people who think that this is a challenge and a legitimate challenge. No, this isn't a challenge. This is lazy. You put platforms everywhere. I mean, not platforms, radars on platforms, so you can simply knock whoever is unlucky to run over the radars down. And just about everything in this goddamn game is destructible, save for the platforms. But at least I had to just tank the robots and be done with it. I just said, fuck it, take the robots and done with it, because on the other end, it's just a weapon tank refill. That's basically it.
Ready?
Oh, and be damned if you haven't had the weapon tanks or the sub-tanks found in any of the stages. Thank God I have them. Otherwise, I would have died 100 times over. Now we've got these blue wolves and the red wolves over here. Honestly, you don't need to go any further, but if you do... well, there's not really much you can actually do to these games. They're both going to lead to the same area. Okay, how should I put this? This right here is the crossroads where both of those paths lead. And it brings us to the final area, which will lead us to the boss rush. But it doesn't matter which blue servers you take down, so long as you just keep going. And now we're in the final area, which, if you don't have double barrier, you have to be really, really careful. If you don't have triple barrier, same thing, you have to be really careful. I have both, so guess what? Fuck platforming! And, by the way, X, so much stronger than Axel. And it's a good thing I used the Volt Tornado for this, because I can heal. Oh, and by the way, be careful of these totems. They're gonna be standing right over right over spikes. And yeah, for some reason they have spikes and they for some reason hurt. I don't understand.
It's up to you.
I was thinking about using Zero for this, but no, Glide Armor X works just fine. Axel 2. Alright, now for the best part. This is the part where you can use Zero at. And just like that, we've gone to the worst of it. And now, it's time for us to go to the boss rush. This place, after such a long 17-minute place that we had to deal with, would have been shorter if I didn't die of tetanus as much as I did. They leave us with this boss rush. I'm going to collect some health. I'm going to collect some weapon energy. Leave Zero. You know what to do. Get rid of this place. Ah, sweet release. And with the boss rush done, now it's time for us to say goodbye to this game by heading over to the final battle of the game. And unfortunately, sadly, that punch does not work for bosses. Oh well. Or at least Sigma, anyway.
All right, we know you're in there, so come on out, Professor.
Thanks for coming by, fellas. This way I can face you in the comfort of my own home. I guess this means you've already defeated all the worthless others.
So, it was you after all.
You never give up, do you? Even when we break you down to scraps, you always come back.
That's right, folks. I'll do it again and again. I will make X and Zero mine. Now come and get me. Give me a good fight, like you always do.
He says that, but there's one more game left in the series that proves him wrong. Anyway, now it's time for the fight with Sigma, and guess what? I could actually make this fight easier if I would have been smart enough to equip the V-Hanger early on. And, by the way, yeah, the V-Hanger is actually his weakness. No, I'm not kidding. What? Oh shit, let's just avoid the cannon there. And V-Hanger! V-Hanger! No, seriously. This is his weakness. You try to do this with Axel and X, well, you're gonna have no choice but to fight. And be careful, he will try to spawn over you too. The V-Hanger was aiming the wrong way, of course. But, fake outs aside, Sigma, he will more than likely run into the V-Hanger, and when he does, it's just pathetic. Simply pathetic. I'm not even standing on a green block, which would have made this fight even more easier. I gave myself a challenge to see if I could move away from him. But, no. This is pretty much the worst of it. So we'll just keep doing this until Sigma dies. And using the V-Hanger with Zero makes this easy. Using the X-Buster or the Axle Bullets would probably make this a little bit harder. Oh! And that laser really does hurt. At least I'm showing off the attacks this guy has. Other Let's Players would have just pwned Sigma with the V-Hanger and just been done with it. Yeah, we've ducked from the laser. V-Hanger. And by the way, he's gonna keep running and gunning. So bear that in mind. If you're not using his weakness, he will run and gun. And by the way, you can just move forward when he starts spraying in the background. Axel and X can actually hit him in the background. The V-Hanger can only hit him if it's locked onto him. And I am sad to say that this is the whole entire fight. And by the way, the Wing Cutter actually can seek out Sigma. Just thought I'd point that out to everyone. And if X ever runs out of Wing Cutter, he can just simply recharge with the Subtake. The weapon Subtake anyway, because that's pretty much all the weapon Subtake will be used for is either X or Axel. Zero doesn't need it, as you can clearly see. And that's just the first phase. This was rather pathetic. But the second phase, however... Well, the only thing that's wrong with the second phase is the fact that the camera is your biggest enemy. Once again, we're facing a boss with a locked camera. And an unpredictable pattern. You never know when this guy's going to show up. Oh shit, I forgot to take off the V-Hangers. So yeah, you have to re-equip to a different weapon. But you gotta be careful though. Whenever he does that spin, he can either change to a different position, or he can keep firing bullets, or he'll do something even worse. A gigantic punch, that's a laser, that can deal damage to you. And oh god, slipped off fucking camera!
Warning!
That was embarrassing. With X, if he gets close enough to you, you can just use the bubble laser. Hold on. Damn it, that did not hit him.
Ready for the real thing?
Oh, wait, hold on. As you can see, the bubble laser is doing really, really significant damage to Sigma.
It's up to you.
Damn it, I should have ducked. The laser was too big. And by the way, this is his other attack. He'll shoot fireballs, and you can just slash him back in his face! Oh shit! That's the move I was talking about! But also be careful, because when it comes down to the end part of this fight, sometimes he will mix up certain maneuvers. Oh, and he hit me with the laser. Well, looks like I have no choice but to use this life tank. Oh no! Almost fell off! But that's okay. Whew, that was close. That was real close. Now let's get back to Splash Laser and start shooting his ass. Or wait till he shows up. Oh, of course it's not gonna lock onto him. Why wouldn't it? Well, that was a fuck up and a half. Well, anyway, that's the gist of most of his attacks. I'll just be in this pose here and let all the energy blasts hit him. And again, you gotta watch out, because when it comes down to the second part of this, he will mix it up. And he will try to punch you off of the cliff. The punch hurts. And sometimes it'll do knockback to slide you right off the cliff. And this is the portion that I'm afraid of. Yeah, see, like this! As you can clearly see, thank God for invincibility frames. Oh, don't you slip off. Uh-oh. I think we've gone to round 2. Wait, helmet's not off yet. But as I said earlier, he will go into the psych-out phase. As you can see here, there you go. Alright.
It's you.
Just keep hitting with the bubble laser. And now we've come down to the second part. This is where he starts getting more furious. And this is where he starts getting more to psyching you out. I mean, I'm doing this. Oh, damn! Damn, this guy caught me right in the corner. I'm trying to do this the right way, because that ledge right there that I was at, I could position myself right there, and he could not touch me at all. I was trying to do this the right way, and it's gonna come to a point where I'm gonna end up dying. By the way, if you haven't noticed in the energy bar, Sigma is the only level 6 enemy in the game. Oh, god damn it. No, 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 no. Whew. I almost fell. Jesus Christ. Oh shit! Is he gonna keep Falcon punching? Oh god damn it, I fell! Well, that sucked. Let's do this again. And now, sadly, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. This is a cheesing way. You're practically here in the corner with 0. You come out and hit him with the bubble laser with X. But in this corner, you're practically untouchable. I tried to do this the easy way, and yeah, he hasn't been able to hit me once. The only time he's hit me, which is why you see some damage on my screen, is because of the fact that I was trying to get to this corner and he actually managed to land a sucker punch. But once I got here, nothing. He can't hurt me. He can't harm me. For to have this sort of thing, oh, and the laser did damage too, and to have this sort of thing right here, where no harm can come to either your characters, and you can just land blast them with anything. Hell, X can use the bubble laser on him when he does that punch. You've pretty much set up a very intimidating and possibly challenging boss to fail, just like so. And with that said, X7 is over. Fuck this game. Capcom, this game sucks.
Oh. This way! Hurry!
Axel!
I will return in a new form. I promise you.
I found you, Zero and X.
Very nice, friend. Give me your power. It's time for revenge.
Oh, with this power, I'll never
lose!
Axel, wake up.
Are you okay?
Pretty cool, eh? You've got to give me some credit!
Fine, let's get out of here.
Hey, wait for me!
Where am I? Huh?
Eliminate the Mavericks. The Mavericks. Eliminate the Mavericks.
X.
The Mavericks.
What happened, Axel? Just a dream.
Zero? Zero, do you read? We've located the runaway Maverick Grogs at point F5113. I want you to head there immediately.
I hear you, Alia. I must have fallen asleep. I'm on my way. I hope that was really just a dream.
Fuck you, Capcom. I know exactly where those coordinates are. That is the coordinates for Neo Arcadia. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. They actually brought up coordinates for Neo Arcadia in this game, which had nothing to do with it. That ending for Zero, that was supposed to be the canon ending, in case you haven't noticed. And by the way, the cutscenes are rather long, to say the least. But folks, I'm glad I'm done with this game. I really am. I mean, it's somewhat of a sense of accomplishment, but let's face it, this game is bland, boring, dull, has camera issues, neutered Zero, forces you to play as Axel and Zero until X is unlocked. And on top of that, you see all the gameplay right here, where it's supposed to go at a fast pace. Nope. Nope. It is slower than what this game is making it out to be. And it's not even PS2 limitations. I'll tell you why it's not even PS2 limitations. Because X8 is so much better. It's faster, better paced, and more importantly, it had absolutely no lag as far as trying to move forward. But if there's anything that this game is criminally terrible for, it's the loading screens. Every time I see a loading screen, I get pissed off. The voice acting is terrible. I mean, what can I say? All of the voice actors, save for Sigma and possibly Red, are terrible. I'll give Red the benefit of the doubt, he does have a good voice actor. But everyone else, if they had their I mean, this was actually their worst work, because all of them had poor, because all of the voice acting had poor sound mixing. And the stages, they're just terrible too. Everything was put together to try to rush this game out, to beat out, or at least tie in X6 to make it precede Mega Man 01. Surely just to, like, either retcon or make 02 follow the events of Mega Man X1. Either way, the fact is, this is probably one of the reasons why Inafune left. And they end with a grammatical error. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. This was the worst Mega Merry Christmas ever because of this game. But, thankfully, we have one more game in the X series left. Well, two if you count command missions, but I have X8 rather than command missions. So next year, in 2018, we will say goodbye to X in Mega Man X8. And a 100 times better game than X6 and X3 and X7. This is RVMan 985. See you guys next time and next year. And by the way, The Godfather 2 and Final Fantasy 15 will continue.